Welcome. This is the temple of Kukulkan, the temple of the feather serpent.
Do they let you climb up? No?
You were able to climb years ago, not anymore.
They don't do that, yeah.
No, 18 years ago you were able to climb. Now these belong to the UNESCO and it's considered part of the new Seven Wonders, so it's not allowed to climb for preservation of the place and also for security of people. There's other temples that you can climb, but not here. But everything here is perfect, okay? This place have 91 steps in each staircase. We have 4 staircases in total, guys, okay? So if you multiply the number 91 by 4, of the 4 staircase, you have 364 steps. The last step is in the very top, making 365 steps in total, guys, okay? There's a pyramid inside, like I show you, okay? That one was built in the 900 and this one was built in the 1200. It's 32 meters in total. It's not the tallest pyramid of the Mayans, but it's in a good size to be at least in the rank 10 of the tallest one, built by the Mayan people, guys. We have 4 staircases, each staircase facing to the 4 cardinal points, north, south, east, west. And the amazing thing is that there's a cenote in each cardinal point. So if you keep walking from this staircase completely straight, you will reach to a cenote in 1 mile. Then this is the staircase facing to the west. Then we have the north over there. You will get to a cenote in 500 meters. Then there's another cenote not far from here, but we don't have any access. It's in the national park. And then there's another cenote on the east cardinal point. There's another cenote. Where? Underneath this pyramid, guys.
Right.
Okay?
Underneath of this pyramid
Yes.
is a cenote?
Yes, they found water. There's not really an access to this place, but they use special technology to scan the rocks and the soil, and they found there's water underneath this. So, like I show you in the van, guys, the pyramid is the place that connects to the upper level and then to the underworld. And having a cenote here is perfectly because they believe the cenotes is the entrance to the underworld, to the house of our ancestors. And we all die, and there's no heaven and hell. We all go to the same place, to the underworld. Okay? And this pyramid is the link between those levels.
Channels.
And the ruler, of course, is the one. Please, there's a little bit of shade over here. The ruler is the one that is going to be on top with a lot of people, members of the cult, offering their blood, and thousands of people will gather here to listen the voice of the ritual of the ruler, and there will be music, there will be dance, it will be like a show. 60,000 people will be living in this place, and it was the same as important as the Vatican for people in Europe. Many pilgrims and shamans, they used to travel to this place to get the blessing from the shamans. And to trade, I will show you where was the market. Okay?
So I have a question. Did they find any stairs going from the top down into
the one that is inside?
Yeah.
Yes. I will show you where is the access. And you can go, enter that gate, and if you walk and you have a flashlight, you can enter to the room it will be in the... There's 9 layers of construction. I don't know if you see those 9 layers.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Those are related to the underworld levels. 9 layers in the underworld. The room inside, it will be between the 7 and the 8 level of this pyramid. And there will be a room
you can
inside.
go there?
Yeah, I haven't been there. There's no access for us, only for the archaeologists.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Now, I want to show you the sound of the bird.
Okay.
Can we have a picture?
Yes, for sure. Let's take a group picture if you want, or if you want
You guys want to come?
you guys. And I
Let
will
them
show
go
you where is
first.
the best one, because here we have the sun behind us. It still looks very cool. All right, 1, 2, 3. Together. After 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. Mo, good job.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to video that. Okay.
It's a
clap.
reverb.
Again.
Okay, clap.
1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So nobody
Resonant
hiding over
frequencies.
there. But it's higher and lower frequency. We have low frequency in the bottom, higher in top.
Yeah.
By the inclination of the wall and the steps, they're able to disturb the frequency. And but the Mayans were not clapping. They will do this with pillars or with drums,
Drums,
and
yeah.
creating a much louder sound. But this means that this place was built thinking of acoustics. Okay, why do you need acoustic? Because back then there were no microphones, and if the ruler wants to talk fluently, he needs to be here everywhere. So you're gonna find this type of acoustic everywhere in Chichen Itza. The most impressive one is actually in the temple of the ball game. I will show you how the voice of the ruler moved from one place to another without any microphone. It's very interesting. Okay, so this bird is the live representation of the feather serpent. Is this bird with a long tail that when he's flying it looks like a snake.
What is the bird called?
It's called Quetzal.
Quetzal?
Quetzal. And this temple is the Quetzalcoatl temple, or in Maya will be Kukulkan, but in another language, in Nahuatl language, is Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, that's the actual national bird of Guatemala.
Yes, is the currency also,
Yeah, currency
Quetzal, and it's basically a bird that was worshipped for generations and generations until today, still today.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep rolling. I want to show you that part that is not restored, so you can see the difference between. And then they will add more like sharp stones, and then they will add another layer of stucco with iron oxide to paint this with red color.
Yeah.
So all of this was painted with red, and I want to show you this. Let me see if I still have this picture. If you have any question, guys.
So you can still see some of the iron oxide over there on that one.
On another,
The one behind it there, you can see the iron
you
oxide.
can see in the very, very top. And there's another platform where we can see blue and red. So let me show you guys very quick. It's a video, but I want to show you just Chichen Itza. Okay. Okay. Here is Chichen Itza. No, wait. Is the next one. There it is. This is how it looks now. And this is how it used to look back then.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
See?
Cool.
You know the pyramid in Egypt? On the top part?
You know how they have
Yeah,
all
they
that
stole, how they
money?
stole everything of the entire world. Yes.
Poor Egyptians, the British Museum, they have the pieces. They have very nice pieces from Mexico too. Yeah, but like I say, if you take a picture from the top, okay, this is the diamond of the rudder snake. Okay, so this is all connected with the snakes and with astronomy, guys. Now, in the Zenith day, when the Pleiades is in the very top, remember that Pleiades is the rudder snake, so the rudder snake will be at the top.
Oh, cool. It'd be awesome to be
And
here at the
it will be a
equinox.
whole connection. You need to kind of see this idea of the Mayans trying to. Basically, this is all science because because the religious Catholic. I grew up Catholic, and everything's mysticism. Oh, God created this because He loves us. There was none of that in the Mayans.
It's called the greatest
Mayans-
story ever told.
The Mayans were trying to get the answers with astronomy and nature. So for them, like, oh, we have fertility here, is because the rudder snake in the sky is over there bringing fertility. So they were trying to give the answer. So actually, the Mayan religious is very like
Progressive.
astrology, a lot of astrology, and nature. All the answers were in nature, and there was no mysticism of, oh, this is like this because God is like that. No, this is because the star is there, and this happened in the equinox, and the weather change, and everything is related with nature, guys. Now, the day of the equinox, the 21 of March, 60 days before the zenithal day, I will show you in the north staircase, we see the body of the snake coming down. What happened in the equinox? Everything starts to bloom. Everything, the flowers start to bloom, is the beginning of the dry season. That's the moment this snake, it was the announce to kind of hold all these huge pyramid, and it will last forever. Okay, there's some parts of the city that are underground and tunnels that connect with the room that we're gonna see over there. That temple was like the White House for the ruler. Okay, and I want to show you a little bit the market, and then we're gonna walk in those corners. Good. That's the foundation of the pyramid.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's like the base that they built underground.
Okay, so this is to go under, or is it? I thought it was inside.
It's not really inside, but it's kind of like a solid base to kind of hold everything.
Oh. It's funny the foundation's outside of that.
So it's like kind of like the stairs, so it doesn't like break down. Like, for example, it will collapse.
Uh-huh.
And this is underneath.
Come this way.
Don't want to be a hot one. I actually have a Mayan calendar that was built by somebody's grandmother. I bought it in up the Dolce River.
Okay.
It's all handmade. Took her 3 months to make it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's beautiful pieces.
It is.
And there's still today some calendar keepers. Those are kind of the highest status of the Mayan people. People that keep track of the calendar, and even today there's families that's their job, calendar keepers. And people go with them to tell their fortune and ask for guidance. Now, you see all these columns, and you're probably thinking, where is the ceiling? Okay, ceiling collapsed when this place was completely abandoned, so the vegetation grew, the trees start to grow on top of the roof. Now, you see the temple over there? It will look like this. Okay? See?
Oh, there's the columns, yeah.
Oh, I see.
So we need to use our imagination. All of this, where we are, used to look like this.
Oh, I see.
So what were these pillars for?
This was the market, but if there are no pillars, there are columns that they used to bear. So the terrazas used to look like this, and this whole temple over
I
there.
don't know if it's my remote. Maybe it's in the bag. My remote.
In your bag?
I don't know. Can't find it.
This
Do you need it?
was an area for pilgrims and market. And back then, it will take a lot of money and energy. Okay. Come this way. Let's go back to the main area.
You're not hot, Mo?
I am. What should I do about it?
Can you wear a tank top in here? Is that okay?
Why was it?
Yeah, I don't want to show my man boob.
Oh, I think you're right, dude. Can't be any worse than the pool. Lots of man boobs there.
For the Mayas, it was easy because in all these 4 seasons. Here we have only dry and wet season. Okay, and the equinox used to mark the difference of those seasons. We have the equinox in March and we have a second equinox in September. September is the rainy season in here. Right now it's
They're trying to imitate a jaguar.
almost. And in May we start to get a little bit of water. Enough to grow
Similar to
food.
multi-family because I'm not equator line.
Now the carvings, you can see some carvings in those columns. All of them are soldiers, warriors. So this was a temple also dedicated to warfare. Compared to other cities like Tikal and Incoba, they didn't worship warfare like Chichen Itza did. So this is a more barbarian city, military city, guys. It was a practice, a common practice to conquer and to bring prisoners to this
Like
place.
United States.
Yes. Come this way. These guys were the United States of the Mayans. Wow. So we can a little bit of the carvings. Also the ceiling of this one, it collapsed completely. And I love the decorations of the snakes everywhere. And also the main 2 columns that we see that they were supposed to hold like the main entrance. There are 2 snakes coming out. Very nice. And weapons, the most strongest weapon was like a cup with obsidian blades. Okay, they use flintstone also. They use it as like knives and daggers, or obsidian daggers as well. Obsidian is very sharp, so you're able to cut flesh, anything. They used to have also a spear called atalat, and they were able to throw it very far and bring it back with a rope system.
Kind of a fishing pool.
Kind of fishing pool, yeah.
Lamb fishing.
Without a pool.
Now, let me show you. I think this is the best spot for pictures, guys, over here. So like this corner, if you want, you can stand over there, and I take a picture of you guys. Market.
He's so happy. He's a young guy, you know, maybe.
Yeah.
He was so happy.
Skipping.
Probably enough like for his whole week. I don't know how much they make per hour as a busboy.